A lot of Broadway musical songs provide great economics lessons, in addition to being, fun to sing along with, moving, powerful, all of that. My name's Matt Rosu. I am an economics professor at Susquehanna University. I'm also dean of the Sigmund Weiss School of Business. I love making economics fun and accessible, and in this video we're going to examine the song Take a Break from Hamilton. This is part of a series on economic lessons from Broadway show tunes. So Take a Break examines the labor-leisure trade-off. The idea of how does somebody's willingness to work change when wages change, and it's actually pretty complicated. Let's check out a bit of the song right now.
Stay.
Eliza, I've got so much on my plate.
We can all go stay with my father. There's a lake I know in a nearby pond. You and I can go when the night gets dark.
I will try to get away.
My dearest Alexander, you must get through to Jefferson. Sit down with them and compromise. Don't stop till you agree. Your favorite older sister, Angelica, reminds you there's someone in your corner all the way across the sea. At my sister's invitation, I'll be there with your family if you make your way upstate. I know you're very busy, I know your work's important, but I'm crossing the ocean and I just can't wait. You won't be an ocean away, you will only be a moment away. Alexander, come downstairs. Angelica's arriving today.
Skylar sisters.
Alexander, it's good to see your face. Angelica, tell this man John Adams spends the summer with his family.
Angelica, tell my wife John Adams doesn't have a real job anyway.
You're not joining us, wait.
I'm afraid I cannot join you.
Okay, we see Hamilton's got a bit of a dilemma here. He's been working long hours trying to get his financial plan through Congress, but Eliza wants to spend more time with him and really can't understand why he wants to keep working when he's achieved so much already. So Hamilton's trade-off here is pretty tough. He's surely earning more money, so he could afford to take time off, but each hour of leisure he takes, though, is incredibly costly because, well, what he's doing really is impacting the future of the country. So, facing a very tough labor-leisure trade-off. Now, in general, when somebody earns more money or their work is more important in some other way, which is really a little bit more of what's happening here, but for the most part, we're going to talk about more money. There's a couple competing forces at play. So, if somebody gets a raise and starts to earn a little bit more money, well, because they have more income, they can actually afford to take more leisure time, right? And you see this with Hamilton, right? Hamilton's doing well, could afford to take the summer off if he wished, just like John Adams does, as they famously mentioned within the song. Hamilton can afford this because the income's gone up, and those who are wealthier have more income and can afford more leisure time. That's known as the income effect. It's the idea that you can buy leisure time. And if you're buying leisure time, you're making more money and you're actually working less, which is not the normal supply relationship that you see. Normally, if a price goes up, more is supplied. But for any given worker, there is this income effect indicating they would work less. There is a competing opposite effect, though, called the substitution effect. Because if you're starting to earn more money, then each hour you work is valuable. And if you're going to take an hour of leisure time, that hour of leisure time is much more costly because you're earning more, right? For example, consider somebody who's earning $20 an hour versus somebody who's earning $200 an hour. Well, I mean, if this is literally an hourly rate where somebody could either earn an extra $20 or earn an extra $200, an hour of leisure time is far more costly for the person who's earning $200 an hour, right? An hour of leisure time is $200. That's the cost. Whereas individual making $20 an hour, it's only $20. So as incomes go up, the substitution effect indicates as you get higher wages, you work more because each hour of leisure time is more expensive, therefore you take less leisure time. So there's the income effect on one side, the substitution effect on the other side, and that brings up this weird dynamic of what's often seen as the backward bending labor supply curve. An individual will often work more hours as wages start to go up to a certain point and then start to pull back and not really work much more. And after a certain point, individuals certainly could work fewer hours as they make more money. Once again, we don't necessarily see that money is the driving force for Hamilton here, but we do see the importance of the work, and really Hamilton ends up choosing not to take a break and keeps on working, indicating that the substitution effect for Hamilton was more important than the income effect. So my name's Matt Rosu. I like making economics content fun and accessible. Please click like and subscribe if you enjoy this and want to kind of keep getting updates on this series as we produce more videos on economic lessons from Broadway. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.